Before assembling the machine, please organize all components. We have prepared all necessary fasteners, and each step is accompanied by an exploded view of the assembly parts. Follow the steps below to quickly assemble the machine. Step 1. Open the box and take out the corresponding components. As illustrated, connect the right arm assembly to the main frame using screw, spring washer, end cap, flat washer, bearing retainer, deep groove ball bearing, rotating shaft, and bearing retainer, and tighten them. The assembly procedure for the left arm assembly is the same as that for the right arm assembly. Step 2. Attach the foot pedal assembly to the main frame using screw, flat washer, and spring washer, and tighten them. Step 3. Connect the gantry frame assembly to the connecting pipe weldment using screw, flat washer, spring washer, and lock nut, and tighten them as needed. Connect the main frame to the connecting pipe weldment using screw, flat washer, spring washer, and lock nut, and tighten them as needed. Connect the gantry frame assembly to the curved connecting pipe weldment using screw, flat washer, and spring washer, and tighten them as needed. Connect the main frame to the curved connecting pipe weldment using screw, flat washer, spring washer, and lock nut, and tighten them as needed. Based on the connection between the main frame and the gantry frame, ensure that all 4 foot pads make simultaneous contact with the floor to prevent instability. Then proceed to tighten the connections. Step 4. Remove the stud cap, metal washer, and shaft retaining ring from the top of the main frame. Thread steel cable assembly through the pulley on the main frame, then through the pulley on the flat pulley assembly, and finally through the stud cap. Secure it with the metal washer and the shaft retaining ring, and then assemble it back onto the main frame. Do not tighten the thin hex nut at this time. Remove the stud cap, metal washer, and shaft retaining ring from the right arm assembly and left arm assembly. Thread one end of steel cable assembly through the stud cap. Secure it with metal washer and shaft retaining ring, and assemble it onto the joint bearing of the left arm assembly. Thread the other end of steel cable assembly through the pulley on the handle rotation assembly on the right side, up through the pulley on the flat pulley assembly, down through the pulley on the handle rotation assembly, and finally through the stud cap. Secure it with the metal washer and shaft retaining ring, and then assemble it onto the joint bearing of the right arm assembly. Do not tighten the thin hex nut at this time. Adjust the 3 stud caps and the wire rope screw rod inside the gantry frame to ensure that the lengths of the inserted threads are consistent and that both steel cables have the appropriate tension. Then, tighten the 4 thin hex nuts. Step 5. Attach the seat cushion to the main frame using screw, flat washer, and spring washer, and tighten them. Step 6. Attach the backrest to the main frame using screw, flat washer, and spring washer, and tighten them. Attach the headrest to the main frame using screw, flat washer, and spring washer, and tighten them. Step 7. Check all screws to ensure they are fully tightened. Tighten any loose screws. Assembly is now complete. Monthly. Check all assembly bolts and tighten them again. If the product walls, adjust its position or the height of the foot pads. Weekly. Inspect each rotating part to ensure they move smoothly without noise. Check whether the wire rope is derailed. Check whether the wire rope is loose. Ensure the wire rope is tight, and the counterweight is not hanging when stationary. Test the pin component for proper function, and tighten if necessary. Apply silicone oil to the sliding rod and rotating parts. Use the product normally, to ensure all functions are working. Daily. Inspect the wire rope, pulleys, counterweights, and other stress parts for wear or damage. Make sure the wire rope stays on track. Check the product surface for peeling paint, aging leather, softening, label peeling, or surface damage. Replace as needed. Wipe the product surface with a water-based conditioner like Pledge. Loosen all bolts connecting the gantry and main frame. Remove the upper cover. Unscrew the 4M5*15 screws. Disconnect the circuit board wiring. Remove the front and rear panels. Unscrew the 4M6*12 bolts from the upper support plate. Loosen the M8*10 screw on the fixed sleeve of the sliding rod. Remove the fixed sleeve, and then sequentially remove the weight stacks. Unscrew the 4M8 nuts and 4ST4.2*15 screws, securing the left and right covers. Unscrew the 12ST4.2*15 screws. Lift the gantry and replace the lower cover. Secure the lower cover with 12ST4.2*15 screws. Install the left and right covers. Then tighten the 4M8 nuts and 4ST4.2*15 screws. Reinstall the fixed sleeve on the sliding rod and secure the sliding rod. Remove the fixed sleeve from the sliding rod and sequentially reinstall. Tighten the M8*10 screw on the fixed sleeve of the sliding rod. Install the upper support plate and tighten the 4M6*12 bolts. Install the front and rear panels, ensuring the panel height aligns with the upper support plate. Tighten the 4M5*15 screws, securing the front and rear panels. Reassemble the circuit board wiring. Reinstall the upper cover. Tighten the bolts connecting the gantry and main frame.